Yeah, so Sophie was low-key half asleep during the last time we streamed this, which is fine because like it was not my fault.
It was your fault.
It was not my fault. I'll tell you whose fault it was, but let's not name names. But yeah, we started last Danganronpa stream at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
It was way more like 3 a.m. than 2 a.m.
Yeah, and we were both pretty tired, but Sophie more so than me.
Sophie parents all day.
I'm not blaming you, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm stating facts.
I was sleepier than you.
So I've changed some settings, right? Oops. No. I changed the volume to be like pretty much minimum. There is no such thing as silent music, as you can still just about hear it. But I realized the music is very overpowering to the point where like it's hard to kind of hear us. So I'll put it down like here. And so all the sound effects are going to sound quite loud in comparison to the actual game music. I'm hoping that's okay. A body's been discovered and you don't remember?
No, I know who it is.
Okay, right.
I barely remember.
Okay. So what's the crack? Am I reading everything again?
You just did that on your own self last time.
Well,
I was not involved in that choice. You just did it.
Guess who's holding the controller? Me. Guess you should be controlling the controller.
You're such a control freak, taking them away.
Right. Let's have a look. See here.
You know how easy it is for me to get confused? If I like cross my arms over for comfort, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
That shouldn't happen.
Isn't that weird? And then I'm like, I don't know what I'm pressing.
That shouldn't happen.
There's obviously something wrong with me.
Because surely it's muscle memory on just holding.
I got last time. It was really confusing me.
Like, hold on. I love being able to be like.
No, I hate it.
I'm just. Yeah, because I know where my.
Because you can play with like one arm over here and one arm over here.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
That's a shame. Like the Joy-Cons are outside of the drift. Joy-Cons are some of the best controllers out there, just because of freedom of movement. All right, so oh wait, 2 bodies have been discovered.
I do not remember that.
Do you not remember that?
No. I thought it was just the other one in the bathroom.
Do you not remember her getting impaled? You don't. It was like one of the last things that happened before we stopped the stream.
No, I don't think I remember.
So Sayaka died, right? We found her body. Makoto passed out.
Yeah, remember that.
And then, like, Monokuma's like, lol, dead. And then he explained the whole thing about class trials.
Oh, yeah. Remember that.
And then Junko was like, well, what the fuck? I'm not gonna start playing Teen Detective. And, like, grabs Monokuma, which obviously is a violation of the school handbook, school rules. And basically called Gungnir. Well, he called like some sort of weapon, some spears to impale. That's what 5 rods. Just impaled her. It's quite a scene. Anyway, she's dead. That's the point. That's the point. Let's start talking to some people.
Anyone. Okay, so the gang's
everyone is here.
The gang's all here. I like to work from one side to the other. Logical.
Yeah, mood. Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Toko.
I keep looking at that one when I should look at this one.
Yeah, I'm looking at this one. She must be so shocked that she can't even open her mouth to talk. Actually, I need to.
Because the woman was too stunned to speak.
The woman was too stunned to speak. I completely forgot about that. Wait, hold on. I need to. Right. Oh yeah, because she was too stunned to speak. Tee hee hee.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, I feel like speak to Kyoko. I feel like Kyoko's the main gal here. Like we should be
She's in
speaking
front of
to.
everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
Okay, we've chosen.
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one could disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway.
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
Ugh.
Fuck you.
Very sway.
So then,
Fine, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
The two hench folks. Two-player co-op based defense. With the two of them, with their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
So, have a chat with Byakuya. Tori.
Yes, I was completely going for the right character there, everyone.
We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Oh, that's it?
Oh, that's it.
Speak to Kyoko again. In the front. You'll see him then.
anyway,
We got
We're going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. That's cheerful. I feel like this is just recapping.
check. Have a look at her body. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body.
Because that's not a weird thing to do.
I touched
Oh, okay.
her wrist, to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff. But
I mean, she's obviously dead.
she's dead for
She
real.
really is dead. Like, real dead. Like,
She's
not joking.
finished. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Huh? Hold on. He's fucking freaking out.
Okay.
She's dead? Then that means...
Where's he been?
Yeah, he did.
What?
Oh, yeah, he was in denial. He was like, it's just a little joke that they're doing for the opening ceremony of the school. Tee hee ha ha.
Now he's crying, sweating.
He's the state of it. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me out of here!
Yeah.
what's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So can we like leave? Press B.
Just a second.
Hold on.
Okay, no, not yet.
Well, no. Well, yes, but she's before we go, huh?
Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Talk to Kyoko again.
Anyway,
We're gonna find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. We've seen that.
Go back. B's.
just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we begin, if there's something else we need to discuss. What else do we need to discuss?
I don't know.
Are we checking the body again?
No, this is the same.
That's strange.
What about this guy?
Who? Sure. If you find out who did it, then not only that person dies, but if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. All right, so oh, check the handbook. Yay, you did it. Wait. You should have been given a Monokuma file. But you can't look at it yet. Never mind. Yes, I'm looking at a walkthrough because sometimes progression is really weird. Oh. Speak to Celeste.
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
What are you talking about? Still. Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? I said this would come up.
Yeah, well, it's coming up now.
She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah!
She's right.
Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking?
Yes.
We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
do I really have to say anything more?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't, but
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. Hair flip.
hair flip. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too, also with a hair flip.
Wasn't as good.
And just like that, and just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of the bitch did is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder. How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
this is very
It was
suspicious.
you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Oof.
Oh God.
She's angry.
She looks completely different. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check the facts. Wait, what? Check to just check. Yeah.
That was like The Walking Dead. You choose an option, say something,
Say something
completely
different. Yeah.
Even if I wanted to,
Cut
I
it.
couldn't help investigate.
Cut it out. Your wife is gonna leave you.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
She told me.
She told me she doesn't even like you anymore.
Wait, why not? Why not what?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Not to worry, it's just pink highlighter juice instead.
But
yeah?
like, Junko is right in front of you. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. That's a bit rude. All right, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair.
Execution.
Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
COVID.
It's like a terrible song.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Time to investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. Always look through the Monokuma file first.
Okay.
The Monokuma file never lies, asterisk.
That fills me with
No,
confidence.
it never lies. It never lies.
Favorite one. Didn't even look.
Yeah, so we eating
Yeah,
jelly babies at the
sorry
moment.
about that. Quietly.
Quietly. Oh, you know what? This is better. So it's better to have the camera show things here because the light is right in front of this camera and it like exposes everything. But yeah, we've got Haribo jelly babies. Wait, I can't master this. A bargain. Sorry.
I was protecting your microphone, not you.
The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth. What's up?
I don't know, it made me start singing Hercules in my head.
What song?
I can go the distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why.
So that we can all survive.
If I can be strong.
What are you doing? You turn this stream into a musical, just break out into song every now and then.
If it was mine, I definitely would do that.
I have to find out how she was killed. Nice! Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. So every piece of evidence that you find shows up as a truth bullet. So
Okay,
if you
so
go
on the menu.
So if you go to your handbook,
That's what I meant.
yeah, the menu, same thing, yeah. Truth bullets. So here are, these are evidence and items and witness accounts that you've received as truth bullets. Now, why are they called truth bullets? You will soon see. So that's where that is your arsenal, essentially, your ammo.
Okay, so now.
Not that I'm gonna tell you where to go, but I'm going to highly suggest. Well, I mean, if you were a detective and there was a murder that happened in a place, where would you do? Where would
What?
where would you do? My mom was split between what would you do and where would you go,
I'm sorry.
and it fucked up. Where would you go?
The scene of the crime, but we're already here.
That's not Sayaka. That's a separate
Oh
incident.
yeah, we're on a different one. Let's leave.
There we go.
Let's go to.
So for the record,
let's go to
also.
the storm.
For the record, also, to leave. Wait, press B again. Yes. So you don't always have to turn the camera around and find the door to leave the room.
Oh yeah.
If you press B, you will just back out of the room, sort of thing. If you're in the hallway, that won't work though, obviously because there's many rooms. But we won't make any progress without investigating there.
This room, the scene of the crime.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. It's
Excellent.
already
I
going.
like it when it takes me there.
So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. So, let's have a look at what the... See, remember when we didn't have time to look at stuff? Because where the fuck is Sayaka?
Yeah.
Well,
Now we do.
what is? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. That's
So
right.
young.
Yeah,
so
so
full of
young,
life.
so full of life.
Gone too soon.
Gone too soon. Yeah, so they had to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys as well. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room in the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place?
Sometimes it's a bit slow on the uptake.
Oh,
No, it's for a reason.
they have to be slow in the uptake because
No,
maybe
it's for a
maybe we're slow in the uptake.
And a lot of the times I am. Which
Yeah.
means if I think he's slow on the uptake, he really must be.
No, so like Phoenix Wright was bad with this because it'd be like, oh, I figured it out, but then you've got to go through like half an hour worth of text for them to figure it out. And it's like, why we got like it's so fucking obvious. yeah. So
Could Sayaka have forgotten
to lock the door.
I mean, if she's that scared, that'd be pretty stupid.
Stupid, yeah, it would be. No, that seems impossible. The same goes for yeah. Don't open your door for anyone. Yep.
Exactly.
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the bullet section of your handbook.
Excellent.
So if you look at the menu again, truth bullets, switching rooms. So you can press A on it,
They're not just gonna show us.
and it will give us like a full sort of thing.
Okay.
Be sure to be reading these actually each time you get a truth bullet because it gives you more context surrounding the piece of evidence.
Okay, well, we know all that.
Yeah, we know that, but it makes sense to go over the facts again.
Yeah.
Yeah, to internalize it. You remember the button you can use to...
I remember it exists, I don't remember what it is.
So it's not the menu button, it's the...
Oh, so many things. That
Don't
was
be,
reassuring.
don't be overwhelmed. Check out the visible stuff at least. We've got a lint roller, we've got a sword. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off the parts of the blade and the handle. Can you see it? Yeah, the handle is especially missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Nice.
Nice!
Okay, so you want me to read it now?
We can go over them after we've cleared it. Yeah. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before.
Almost as if someone might have used it to try and get gold coating off them or their clothes.
Oh, I like the way you think. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean it up a
Is
little?
it like if Jerry left Sophie unattended in his room?
Well, nothing from that really.
Well, a little. Speculation.
Speculation can be made.
Can we click that?
I don't know. Can do. I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
I can't remember.
The notepad is still here, but
A suicide note. I'm kidding.
I don't think it's relevant
Okay.
right now. What about the chest of drawers? Remember we had that? The toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
I'm sure.
Yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, huh? Not
What?
just me. Nobody's busted
What?
theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the
None of
way,
the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
Nice.
Nice! Nice!
Okay. The bed.
Yo! There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here?
Almost a murder.
Check the... Oh, look, there's the sheath. The scabbard.
I prefer when you say sheep.
Okay.
Seems like a satisfying word to say.
Instead of scabbard.
Yes. Because that's like a scam.
Scabby.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the replica. Oh wait, it's the same thing. Does this mean it was used in the attack? No. And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just it's just the sheath. But, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made of something sharp. But how does sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. The first thing you do is unscabbard it.
Sheep is winning.
A heavy scabbard like this, no, I'm joking. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath?
Nice.
Important.
Mm,
Important detail.
important detail. I didn't mean to choose you. But I guess we're doing this now.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. Who's flipping tables, bro?
That's what I was trying to select, the table,
Oh.
and it didn't want me to.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Gouges. Is that gouges? No, is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room.
You think?
Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
wait.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof, so something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of a struggle. Oh, you can't use the table.
It would seem not.
Speak to Mondo. See what you say.
by the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone else found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
If I find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? Yeah,
Absolutely not.
Yo,
that'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Okay, should we look in the bathroom?
Sure. Wait. Yeah, sure. Why not? Doesn't matter. I should look around here first. I can check
Okay.
other spots later. Let's speak to Sayaka. Not Sayaka.
Well, here we go. We've just
That's
had this
Sakura.
conversation.
But no, I meant Kyoko. Who's standing behind Mondo. Don't know if you realized.
Only just.
Okay.
hey,
You can press B. Or hold B, yeah.
I've done it.
Turn the camera.
You.
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
She has a contact. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and straight and said,
Listen,
Are you a clean freak?
"What?"
Are you a clean freak?
There we go. No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Oh, she says, well, we already looked at the lint roll.
Carpet.
Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
Nice!
Nice.
Nice.
What else do we need to look at?
You know what? There's something I want to do real quick.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna pause the session for real quick. Anyway, can we go in the bathroom yet?
No, because I can't. Oh no, I did do it. I thought I saw.
And on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? Direction, lol. I have to uncover the truth. Ooh, excuse me. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. She dead as fuck.
It would appear so. Guessing we're looking at this.
Yep. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But wherever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. So, that one and this one?
Yes.
Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist as well. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. And another thing that concerns me is... there's some sort of blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Both palms of her hands are totally spotless, so how comes it's only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet subsection of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
Anything else?
I mean, you tell me. Anything else? Okay, well, yeah, the game was tied.
Well, that's what you meant.
I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw some numbers.
Oh, I was trying to make them into letters, and I was like, huh?
Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this?
With her finger. I mean, it's a weird angle.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
Suppose so. No.
Oh.
Let's review some of our truth bullets. So, evidence of a struggle. Oh, wait, no, we've seen that. Replica sword. So you can use LNR to just cycle through as well. The other ones, instead of having to go back and go in.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. So.
I did that on by accident.
So Makoto took it from the gym entryway and put it in this room. The sword was found out of a sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the coating, as was part of the blade. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, and it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. If you were going to attack someone with a sword, you would almost certainly remove the sheath first. On a night of the murder, they swapped rooms and keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room, and she became frightened. Toolbox had been placed in the room before he arrived. It remains unopened, and there's no evidence of it having ever been used. All of the other male students claim they haven't used theirs either, but still. Not a single hair was found on the floor. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Sayaka's right wrist has been fractured, and her wrist was glittery at the injury's location. In addition, her hands appear to be completely clean except for an index finger of her left hand, which has some blood on it. All of that internalized. Now we can leave.
It would seem.
Looks like. Oh.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? I don't understand these X's because nothing really changes about them.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know how to explain what I mean. I thought that they would be different than what they are. The bloody numbers.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Yeah, that line was whack.
Yeah,
It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
Do you often talk like a simp? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037.
Speaking Les Mis.
I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Well.
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Get stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. There we go.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Shut the door. Huh? The doorknob. Well, go look at the doorknob. So Kyoko, being the badass she is, has figured it out.
Obviously.
Like, she's figured out the whole thing. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
Why are you like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock in it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I've just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
No. Oh, that's, yeah. I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of
I
this.
see.
Then that clears that up.
Like, she's figured it out, but but also there were holes in the case, and she's just trying to fill on her end. She's just trying to fill in the holes, but she figured it out essentially. But she's like, no, you gotta do it yourself. Figure it out yourself.
Like a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Gotta do it yourself.
Show the work.
Show the working out.
That's your answer.
Yeah. Claire's what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Peace out. Peace. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Don't understand any of this, but I've already been given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. So there you go, you have your objectives. Where to go, what to do, who to talk to, more or less.
Yes. I agree.
Let's start by leaving the room. Wait, what room did you just come out of?
His room. Makoto's room.
Yeah?
So then we need to go
Where's Makoto's room?
over here.
Is it?
No, I thought it was opposite Sayaka's room.
Yeah. There it is.
There it is.
Go back in there.
Okay.
I know that's something you will not notice, so,
No.
so let me guide you there. It's a very missable thing. So then go back to your room. Or go back to Sayaka's room. Quote unquote.
Wait. That's not it.
So, remember your next door neighbors.
Oh, I thought we were opposite. No.
Because you should have really noticed that at first, because that's the door you just came out of.
No, I didn't, alright.
Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it.
Yes, they were. They were switched.
The name, yes. The nameplates were switched. So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Okay. Just want to get that out of the way, because that's kind of a missable one.
What's next?